So we're back for day 2, second phase of this sidewalk repair, and I spoke to the homeowner, and due to the amount of repairs, it would be, and it's a simple pattern, so it would be best if I just took up the whole sidewalk, compacted it, and rebuilt it. And I brought some base material. So I got permission from the homeowner to, instead of just doing patch repairs, we're going to repair this entire sidewalk, make this thing look new. So we got all the pavers up, and I kept them in their same rows and same order. These here go here in that order. That's the outside sailor course, first course, second course, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and then that's the sailor course, inside sailor course. So that's the easy part. Actually, that's the hard part. So once you get all the pavers stacked completely out of the way, I'll spin around here slowly for you. And now I gotta take this edge, dig it out, take this edge, dig it out, just the sediment that's washed off the flower bed stuff back down to the original height. Then we'll clean off this, take out some of that dirt that's washed in there and the residual sand. We'll compact it, and then we will add new base material and regrade it, add more base material. Sorry about the car driving by. But then we will add more base material and mechanical compact it again. So basically, I got to take that edge back a few inches just so I'm not working such tight parameters in that edge. And that way I have more room to run a string and straighten out a line. And you can see there's a whole gully right there. that went through. So a mole or a vole probably did that. And then the water makes it worse, compounds it. So that's what we're fixing. And then all that other area there. I got 1.5 tons of base material in the truck, so I'll have plenty. All right, so next step. Alright, while compacting, my plate compactor, sounds like it has a dirty carburetor, so we're going to take the bowl off and clean that out real quick.
this. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
So I got all the pavers installed. Got it all graded, compacted, the base graded. I put pretty much a whole wheelbarrow, which is about 1,000 pounds, in there. Turn around there. Found the string line, parallel with the stoop. And I actually marked the original spot in the driveway. So I actually built this tighter than the original builder. So if you see my lines right there, so I got to cut a 1/2 inch off that paver and a 1/2 inch off that paver. But I'm gonna take a break because I haven't taken a break yet since I've been here. So, oh, let me show you about my compactor, what happened on that. So I don't know if I pointed out, but when I started compacting, my compactor wasn't running good. So what I did was I took the carburetor off and cleaned the carburetor out. I had to take the roll cage off to do it, but I took the carburetor all off, cleaned all the jets and stuff with my torch tip cleaning file set, just to make sure there's no blockage. Put it all back together, put everything back on. Still didn't run, but then I realized that carburetor was completely clogged up, or the air filter. So I took the air filter off my other compactor that you'll see later on in the video. My roller compactor is the same engine, or same air filter. So I took that filter off, put it on, and the thing runs good as new again. So that's how important the air filter is. All right, let me go get some water. I'm gonna take a break. But there's a sidewalk from down here, ground level there. Looks a lot better. So I just got done putting some edge restraint in, and I actually use the aluminum, and I actually put it underneath the pavers. If you look here, I actually put it on backwards. So that way the frost heaves don't lift these out as often. If you ever look at a paver sidewalk and they have the plastic edging on the outside and it always lifts up, It's actually a couple of my videos of my repairs, and there's no way of correcting that. Well, years ago, I discovered if you put these in backwards and you take the sailor course or soldier course out and put it in, they stay. So I got it all the way around, so these won't walk anymore. So now I'm going to blow it off, and I am going to take my roller compactor, set the pavers, spread some polymeric sand in it, and wrap this job up. So let's get on with the next step. But yeah, I wanted to show you the aluminum edge restraint underneath it. So I've had great luck with it. And you can break it with your hand. You bend it back and forth to cut it to size. So it holds it all together. Oh, and I did these cuts already. The one on the left and the one on the right there. All right, let's get on to the next step. So I just finished sweeping in gray polymeric sand and agitating it, making sure I could fill all those cracks in, even up against the stoop. Took the blower, blew it off lightly, just to get the dust off. The battery died on the camera, so I didn't get the very end of it, but all I did was took the backpack blower and lightly blew it off. So now I got to activate it with the garden hose. So when you're spraying the polymeric sand with the water, you start at the bottom. This sidewalk has a downhill slope the whole way. If you start up here, you start getting running water going through the cracks down there. And what happens is it washes out the uncured polymeric sand. So if you start down there, do like 5 feet, wait 30 seconds, 5 feet, wait 30 seconds, and you work your way all the way up. And that 30 seconds that you waited actually locks up that polymer on the top layer. So if you do get a running stream, it won't wash off too much of the sand. So let's get this sand activated. So there it is, wet. As you can see, not too much runoff. We'll go down that end. I can't walk on it right now, or I'm not gonna walk on it. But as you can see, that's all the runoff I have right there. That's it. So I'm not flooding it, but I'm just getting it wet. You could see here, because that's a straight line, so that's a lot of running water. So you get those little runoffs there, but if you flood it, you'll get that over the whole thing. So that's minimal, that's fine. But there's the sidewalk, all done. So this is the sidewalk when it's all dry. The polymeric sand's all dry, on the surface at least. And you can see, no trip hazards, nice and flat. It is done.